Knitted Secrets Unraveled. So, last Saturday, my family and I were over at my grandma's place for our weekly visit. You know, the usual, catching up, lots of tea, and more cookies than any sane person should ever eat. My grandma mentioned that her knitting club had been working on a community project, knitting a scarf to break some obscure record. Apparently, it was supposed to be long enough to wrap around our entire block. It sounded a bit far-fetched, but hey, that's grandmas for you, right? Always up to something cozy yet ambitious. As the afternoon rolled on, my cousin Tim suggested we take a walk around the block to check out this legendary scarf. To our surprise, there it was, a multicolored wonder of wool stretching endlessly along the sidewalks. The neighbors were buzzing about it, and kids were using it as a jump rope in some spots. Everyone seemed to have a theory about how long it was or how the club even managed to knit it. I thought it was just a quirky little project, but as we followed the scarf around the block, we started noticing something peculiar. Each section of the scarf had different patterns, and it seemed like no two parts were the same. My sister, ever the curious one, started noting down the patterns on her phone. After a while, she gasped and said, "Guys, this looks like some kind of code or something." My dad, who loves a good puzzle, took a closer look and noticed that the different patterns actually resembled letters. It was like we had unearthed a giant, woolen cryptogram. Before we knew it, everyone in the neighborhood had joined in, trying to decipher the message hidden in the scarf. After a couple of hours and a lot of head scratching, we finally unraveled the secret. The scarf was a giant text message, a record of a conversation among the knitting club members. Apparently, they had been discussing everything from the latest episode of their favorite soap opera to the best cookie recipes. They had accidentally knitted their entire group chat into this scarf. As we reached the end of the scarf, we couldn't help but laugh at the final line, "Should we unravel this?" It seems like they got their answer, one stitch at a time.